Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, and welcome to The Leader's Edge, your shot to more powerfully create both your life and your business. Now, let's face the facts. You're most probably older than you thought you'd be at this point in your life. Let's be completely honest. I mean, there's probably at least a 95% chance that you're not where you thought you'd be at this point. Am I right? Can you honestly say that you are? Let me use myself as an example. 10 years ago, my money manager at the time met with me for our quarterly meeting and stated, "James, you did it. You can retire today and live comfortably for the rest of your life." Now, of course, I didn't want to retire because I love what I do, but it surely felt good to know that I could. Are you with me? Within just a few months, the rug was jerked right out from under me. I lost 3 friends and dear clients that I cared deeply about. I lost my Inc. 500 company. It took me 20 years to build. I lost my life savings. My so-called friends and colleagues disappeared like mist in the noonday sun. And I went from Beverly Hills to homeless and $20 million in debt. You know, if you happen to be broke today, broke looked good to me at that point. It was $20 million over my head. Believe me when I tell you that nothing is permanent. I know we don't like that, but it's true nonetheless. So the vision I held for my life as to where I would be at this particular juncture was circumvented by life's vision for me. In fact, I now know it's not, quote, my life. Not really. It belongs to God and to life itself. It's a temporary game that I have the privilege to play. And there's a plan that often unfolds while I'm making other plans. Have you ever experienced that? I'm sure you have. So, what do you do when life has different plans than yours? What do you do when everything falls apart? Well, here's my suggestion, and it worked for me, continues to work for me. You realize that the life you've been blessed to live is a grand adventure, and it's always perfect. In fact, to think that your life is less than perfect is a complete waste of time. Actually, when I see clearly, I'm in a much better place than I envisioned myself to be at this point 10 years ago, in so many ways. Not financially, not yet at least, but in my understanding, compassion, and growing wisdom, in my love for all mankind and for myself, in my ability to help ease pain and suffering for you, having been through what I've been through. I have an amazing relationship. I have amazing friends who I know are true friends, not just fair weather friends. And that number of friends is growing. I could go on, but I think you get the point. I'm extremely grateful. You know, a question was once asked of Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha. And he answered the question by saying that he didn't teach his students to pray because, quote, they don't know what to pray for. I get it. Do you? Your life is on perfect course right now. And all you must do is learn to get beyond the resistance, the blocks, the barriers, the socialized mind, the mob mentality, so that you can seize the prize that's afforded to you. It takes work, let's be frank. It takes breaking the shackles of conditioning and mob mentality. But that's why you're here. In fact, that's the only reason you're here. Most don't get it. Most never will. How about you? Look, are you ready to play more fully in your own grand adventure? Are you ready to seize your prize? It takes a lot more than just saying, "Yes, James, I am." It takes work. And I'd love to help you. if I could be honored and privileged to do so, visit my website at jamesray.com, and you'll find a whole host of resources, tools that you can utilize online, but more importantly, offline. Because, you like me know that while online lessons and learning systems, which are on jamesray.com, are good for information and education, transformation takes work. And nothing is ever going to replace face-to-face, heart-to-heart, person-to-person, live coaching and working together experience. So to that end, check out our live events calendar while you're on jamesray.com and get to one of our live events. We don't do that many of them, but you'll be grateful when you do, because we keep them purposefully smaller than we used to in the past, so that I can work up close and personal with you and make sure that you get your breakthrough. Make sure that you get what you need to seize your prize and to break the shackles of conditioning. JamesRay.com. There you'll also find coaching opportunities where you can work with me one-on-one. I do a limited amount of those clients each year, and I do a bigger amount of online coaching, group coaching, things of that nature. There's a lot of options. Check them out. Also, business consulting. I built my business career at AT&T School of Business as a C-suite consultant, coaching and consulting with executives, VPs, presidents, CEOs, etc., on all kinds of things, from leadership to communication to performance to presentations, powerful presentations, and much, much more. So we've worked with startup entrepreneurs all the way up to 7, 8-figure entrepreneurial businesses, and we worked with some of the largest corporations as well, like Boeing Aircraft, AT&T, much, much more. Check it out, jamesray.com. There's plenty there to help you in your journey. I want to thank you for being here, and I hope I've provided some value. Until we speak again, as always, be a leader, live your purpose, and take your power back. Have a masterful day.